Elon is saying Jews are flooding the West. Wait, what? Jewish communities have been pushing this exact kind of dialectical hatred against whites they claim to want people to stop using against them. I'm deeply disinterested in giving the tiniest about Western Jewish populations coming to the disturbing realization that those hordes of minorities that actually support flooding the country, they don't exactly like them too much. You want the truth said to your face? There it is. You said the actual truth. Wait, what? Bro, this is just straight Hitlerian propaganda. Like, what do you mean? The idea that to the cowards hiding behind anonymity of the internet and posting Hitler was right. You got something to say? Why don't you say it to our faces? This ad.
I saw what you've been posting. Hitler was right. I didn't teach you that. You hide behind your screen, spewing all this hatred and ugliness. You got something you want to say? Get out of the truck and say it to their faces.
Wait, what the That's crazy. Dad's like, hey, go do a hate crime directly. What? The typical white dad teaches his 4chan groiper how to be extra racist. He's like, come on, son, don't do it online. Go do it directly outside of a Jewish school. What is happening here, dude? I didn't teach you to hide behind a keyboard. Now get out there and give it to him. He's like, I'm ashamed of you. He's like, I'm ashamed of you. I didn't teach you to be anti-Semitic behind a keyboard. I taught you how to do it right. You don't understand the video? Man, I'm joking, dog. It's a joke, okay? I'm obviously making fun. Okay? Making jokes. Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking dense motherfuckers in the chat. Yeah, he said, go big or go home, son. That's it. Say it to their face so it carries more weight, law. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. I love that. So this ad is about, obviously, like anti-Semitic hate rising in America, which is very real. It is pretty funny, though, that like this ad itself kind of leaves it up in the air. All right, son, let's go home. I got a cool ornament to show you. It's time to show you my gun collection from World War II. Oh, Jesus. The dad did the hate crime equivalent of when Hank made Bobby smoke a whole carton of cigarettes in King of the Hill. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's funny that it like leaves it up to question. Okay. But having said that, so Charles Weber Post is, and then this guy just goes, no, I'm actually Hitler. Like, this guy's response to this ad literally is like, no, I'm the dad actually in the video, and we love doing hate crimes. Okay? His response to this, like, anti-hate crime video was to be like, no, I'm the son and the dad in the video. Okay? To which he replied with, the artist formerly known as Eric, okay, Jewish communities have been pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against whites that they claim to want people to stop using against them. I'm deeply disinterested in giving the tiniest shit now about Western Jewish populations coming to the disturbing realization that those hordes of minorities that support flooding their country don't exactly like them too much. You want the truth said to your face? There it is. Like, he literally took the framing. He took the framing of the fucking ad and was like, no, I am the Nazi in the ad. So some of you might not be very familiar with this. What does the second paragraph even mean? For those of you who don't know, if you're unfamiliar with the anti-Semitic lore, okay, I, on the other hand, am very well versed in this kind of thing due to the many years that I've spent combating anti-Semitism online and everywhere else. The idea was first popularized by the Nazi movement in Germany, that Western countries Western supremacist nations that are otherwise comprised of white people are purposely being diluted with barbaric hordes, and Jews are the ones who are pushing this. Okay? And it's also, pretty sure the Spanish did this too. I mean, there's varying degrees. It's not like exactly 1-to-1. But the most modern example of this is called the Great Replacement Theory. Okay? Tucker Carlson promotes it on his broadcast regularly. The idea that Jews, and they often say George Soros does this with the Open Societies Foundation, try to bring in immigrants into the country to dilute the white purity because they are evil, and it's good to have a white majority nation that is pure. And it, of course, has like a lot of these other false premises that like brown and black people are lesser, inferior, lower IQ, and Jews are doing that to destroy the Western civilization. Why are they doing that? No reason, really, just because they're evil, and you have to believe me. That's basically, unironically, the heart of the Great Replacement Theory. And this guy is explaining it. That's why he's saying, I'm deeply disinterested in giving the tiniest shit now about Western Jewish populations coming to the disturbing realization that those hordes of minorities that support flooding their country don't exactly like them too much. Okay? So what he's saying here is like, you Jews brought the minorities into this country, the hordes of minorities into this country, okay, because you wanted to destroy the country, but those hordes of minorities who are barbaric also, they hate you as well. They're anti-Semitic, and you did this. You did this to yourself. That's, he maxed out on the racism stats is what I mean. Like, he literally maxed out on the racism stats. Also simultaneously saying Jews are also anti-white. Okay? To which Elon replied with, you have said the actual truth. To which Charles Weber replied with, the OP here, Jewish conservative from South Florida, I think this ad is showing a white father who supports Jews lecturing his college-age son not to be an anti-Semite. This ad aired back in March, at a time anti-Semitism on college campuses were on the rise. Nothing to do with the current conflict. The fact that so many people took this as portraying conservatives as anti-Semites is weird to me. Why is it weird to you? Jewish conservative from South Florida, Charles Weber. What is this? Very cool stuff. Elon. Hail Elon, hail our people. Who the fuck is this guy? I'm assuming white advocate. Yep, there it is. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff coming out of Elon, dude. Really cool. Hey, guys. Hey, the ADL should go on MSNBC and talk about like how we should execute pro-Palestinian supporters a little bit more and not focus on this, okay? Don't focus on this because that has nothing to do with Israel, right? Right? Wouldn't be the first time ADL actually collaborated with anti-Semitic racist South Africans. if you know a thing or two about the ADL history in the United States of America. Just saying. Yeah. Ah, yes. An American car manufacturer being deeply anti-Semitic and possibly a fascist. Where have I seen that before? If only there was a famous automobile manufacturer. If only there was a famous automobile manufacturer that also loved his own pamphlets and wanted to give it to people. Oh, that's right, Henry Ford. That's true. That's who the guy is. Medal of Award winner from Nazi Germany, Henry Ford. ADL as it stands now is a propaganda win of AIPAC and the Zionist lobby, basically, but I think it needs to be stated that the ADL was founded for a very, very good reason, which was actually combating anti-Semitism after the lynching of Leo Frank. Yes, however, what you have to recognize is that the ADL in the 90s quite literally spied on Jewish activists, Arab activists, and trade unionists at the behest of and in collaboration with the South African apartheid government. So that's what I was talking about when I said, this is not the first time the ADL has refused to or has turned a blind eye to anti-Semitic, psychotic, fucking great replacement theory promoting South African freaks. Do you even listen to yourself? Medal of Award? A Medal of Honor. Oh my God, I misspoke. Oh shit, dude. I mean, I feel like you can contextually understand what I was saying because I was actually referencing the award that Henry Ford got. The maximum anti-Semite of the year award, okay? Here, dude. Here you go. Here, fucking dumb bitch. Learn a thing or two about goddamn history instead of going, he said Medal of Award. Oh, thank you, man. You fucking really own me on that one. I misspoke. Clip it. Ship it. It's over. It's Jover, dude. Henry Ford receiving the Grand Cross of the German Eagle from Nazi officials in 1938. At a ceremony in Dearborn, Michigan, Henry Ford is presented with the Grand Cross of the Supreme Order of the German Eagle on his 75th birthday. Henry Ford was the first American recipient of this honor, an honor created in 1937 by one Adolf Hitler. This was the highest honor in Nazi Germany could give to any foreigner and represented Adolf Hitler's personal admiration and indebtedness to Henry Ford. The presentation was made by Karl Kapp, no cap, the German consul in Cleveland, and Fritz Heller, German consular representative in Detroit. Yeah. The peculiar admiration that National Socialists had for Henry Ford and the supposed sympathies that the Detroit industrialists harbored for Nazism keep attracting the curious, both academic historians and internet readers. There is something irresistible about the connection between the man taken to symbolize American industrial modernity and the quintessential villains of the 20th century, yeah. Yes, from the wiki. For nearly 2 years, starting in 1920, the American industrialist Henry Ford published in a newspaper he owned, the Dearborn Independent, a series of anti-Semitic articles that quoted liberally from the protocols. Apologies for forgetting the name of the highest Nazi honor from Adolf Hitler. Grand Cross of the German Eagle from Nazi officials. Mein Gott, ich kann nicht glauben. How did he forget this? He said the name wrong. He said the name wrong. He must be stupid. Dummkopf, I tell you. Hitler Twitter about to eat you up for this mistake? Oh, you mean literally the dark side of the commentary communities? Yeah, I know. They already are. I mean, that is the Hitler Twitter, straight up. Oh mein Gott, ich kann nicht glauben. I'm about to get the tone policing from people who say the N-word. Once again, they're going to be like, Hassan, why are you making fun of the Germans? Why are you making fun of the white population that is under attack? They're eating you up on Twitter? Yeah, on Twitler. Is it weird that every single person that made think pieces on the usage of the word cracker has very openly said the N-word? like in the same time frame? No. Of course, if we're talking about Twitler, here is Twitler's very own owner right here. Fucking saying, you've said nothing but the truth to the fucking great replacement theory that like Jews are responsible for tainting the pure bloodlines of white Americans. Oh, she's pressing buttons. Calm down. No. Anyway, guys, love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.